Seems like the Earth's been shaking lately. A lot of seismic activity across the globe. If you look at the recent quakes in Melbourne here, Crete, is the activity there's something bigger happening beneath the surface.
It's absolutely incredible to really see the lava pouring into Hollywood.
Hey, all praises, all praises.
It's judgment time. Recompense for everybody crimes. Say you ain't sin the Father, no you lying. Messiah opening them seals. You can't run the high. You running out of time. You need to change your mind. Repent or die. The clouds getting closer to the earth. The wicked about to get hurt. Second Ezra 15 to 4. Judgment coming saying, whoa, get on the ark and close the door. Your family, you trying to warn the Father ain't playing no more. His creation chase creation, but not the creator. They gon' say he wrong when they feel his anger. He said the prophets warning you from danger. He blowing candles out cause he the maker. He gave us life, folks say he'll take water the wicked. We gon' see it with our eyes. Dwelling in this secret place and watching people die. Holding on to your word while my head to the sky. By the blood of the Lamb, we still alive.
It's judgment time. All praises, and welcome to Worship and Praise Radio. Come on in for family, good music, fellowship, as well as current events and updates from around the world. Much love, much respect to everyone out there. All praise to the Most High, our Creator. We're going to get straight into the news on today. Hope everybody had a blessed day out there. So right into it. What is this? So the new vice president says the United States should commit to the working man, not Wall Street. It's 15 hours ago. 15 hours ago, North Korea launching more of those trash balloons against South Korea. So this makes the third time they have done this. All right, psychological war. You're dumping trash on your enemy. Psychological. 12 hours ago, several top Democrats privately say the rising pressure of party congressional leaders and close friends will persuade Biden to decide to drop out of the presidential race as soon as this weekend. Everybody's coming against him now. They want him to drop out. He said that he has been, pondering to himself to go ahead and drop out. And everything is shifting towards him dropping out. I read something else about VP Kamala Harris as well as the Obamas, right? What else we got here? Widespread internet outages in Bangladesh after deadly unrest. It says near total internet shutdown in Bangladesh. There's a lot going on over there right now. Protesting, fighting in the streets. Barack Obama has told allies in recent days that Biden's path to victory has greatly diminished, and he thinks the president needs to seriously consider the viability of his candidacy. Remember, last week we reported that you have started seeing a lot of the Obamas pop back up in the media, right? You got to put two and two together, family. Read between the lines. Netanyahu blocks minister's order to build hospital for Gaza's children. So they still doing bad deeds over there. That war is definitely still going on. U.S. releases $200 million in Sudan aid, including for refugees. U.S. releases $200 million in Sudan aid for including for refugees. says the FBI has declined an invitation from the House Homeland Security Committee for Director Christopher Wray to testify next week about the Trump assassination attempt. He said, y'all ain't about to try to put me on the hook. It says Panama president rules out forcibly repatriating U.S. bond migrants. I have to look that word up because I don't even know what that means. Repatriating U.S. bond migrants. Unrest breaks out in Leeds with hundreds of street people recorded putting fire on a bus. Unrest breaks out in Leeds with hundreds on streets, people recording putting fire on a bus. You got stuff going on everywhere, family. So, the 7-year-old boy that was struck by a U-Haul on the 4th of July passes away. The 7-year-old Hakeem Badger, who was hit by a U-Haul truck in Greece, New York on the 4th of July, has died. Hakeem was a third grader at Mon Elementary in Spencerport. His mother, Siona Badger, says she is now, preparing to bury him. She said he loved to dance and play video games. Greece police say Hakeem was hit by a U-Haul on July 4th at about 3 p.m. while crossing the street with an adult and other kids on West Ridge Road near Stone Road. Hinton says West Ridge Road is a busy road with heavy traffic and urges drivers and neighbors to take extra precautions. Greece police say this remains under investigation and charges are not expected to be filed against the driver of the U-Haul at this time. It says the family is accepting donations for funeral arrangements. So the little baby lost his life. Yesterday, over 80 residents of the Springs of Creekside Health and Rehabilitation Home in Yellville, Arkansas, were rescued and relocated due to flash floods. This is the video of the inside. Biden says he will consider dropping out of the race if a medical condition was diagnosed by doctors. See, they put more and more talk about Kamala. It says President Biden asked his advisors if they think Kamala can win, according to CNN. So they pushing the narrative that Biden is coming on down. He's stepping down, y'all. Here we got 6 hours ago. It is with heavy hearts that we must share that our deputies have found Rakeem Akban, deceased in a body of water at the resort where he was reported missing this morning. Our detectives are still looking into how this tragedy occurred. We are grieving his loss and our prayers are with his family. So he went missing this morning. They found him drowned in the pool at the actual resort that they lived in. Update on missing 2-year-old Chloe Russell. She has been found alive and will be receiving medical attention, but is expected to be fine. I was about to post her story when I seen the update on the Canton, Illinois Police Department. They were looking for her on yesterday, so they found her. She's okay. Let's check this weather out. So yesterday, a large-scale landslide occurred in a mountain in Zigua, Hubei, but fortunately, no one was injured or killed. This is in China. If y'all can see that, check that out.
7月17日，由于连续降雨，湖北子规县贵州镇发生土质滑坡，体积约80万立方，滑坡变形暂无人员伤亡。7月17日，
Whole side of the mountain, y'all.
湖北子规县贵州镇发生土质滑坡，体积约80万立方，滑坡变形暂无人员伤亡。
Took the road out and everything. And look how close that is to the house or whatever that is and the bridge.
滑坡变形暂无人员伤亡。7月17日，由于连续降雨，湖北子规县贵州镇发生土质滑坡，体积约80
Right.
万。
Heavy rain in Baoji, China, caused the expressway to collapse, causing serious traffic jams. This was yesterday as well. This is the expressway. You can see that's a bridge coming across. Water everywhere. Y'all can't see the Most High talking to people. This is also in China in Changguan Town, Ningxin County. The road was washed away, it says. The entire road was washed away. Here in Russia, eruption of M.O.C.MESSENGERSOFCHRIST volcano. Right, so you got another volcano erupting. Here in Poland, heavy rain with strong winds in Lasky, Polaski, Poland. Look at that. God of nature. Breaking, UK, fire spreads through the Hastingwood industrial area in Birmingham, where the Fort Dunlop retail park is located. Huge fire. Here's more video. Huge fire. This is in Dubai. The notification from a Dubai police AI driver. Y'all got to check this one out. So he's in a cyber truck. This is AI. Robot. Y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see on the police's face, there is a red flashing warning, and it has a cell phone with the, you know how it says, you know, the red circle with the line in the middle, like you're not supposed to do it. Can't make this up, y'all. More rain in China. This is a flood over there in China. Look at all that water. The only way out of all this is repentance and baptism. Yesterday, severe thunderstorm with lightning in Greenville, South Carolina. All right. So for everybody out there saying, "Oh, this ain't nowhere near me. This is happening across in different countries, overseas, and all that." No, it's hidden. It's hidden everywhere. Where is this in Italy? Violent storms accompanied by a strong gust of wind hit several areas of the Alto Adige. In the affected areas, the firefighters have carried out numerous operations. Right? This is in Ukraine. Lightning strikes. Powerful lightning strike. What is this? Bioji, China. So this is more flooding and actually all this mud. The after effects over in China. You got cars stuck all in the mud, everything. Look at that. Wake up, people. This is in South Africa. Flooding in the suburb of El Cesis River, Cape Town, Western Cape, South Africa. South Africa. More on Africa. This is India, major flooding. Patharnapara Junction in Kerala, India. This was 15 hours ago. Weather everywhere, y'all. Major flood due to heavy rainfall in Minsk, Belarus. Here you got in Taiwan, huge explosion at a resin factory sent a fireball into the air. All employees were immediately evacuated and no injuries were reported. Look at that. Consequences of squally winds in North Asia, Indonesia. Tore up everything. This is Indonesia. Large dust storm in Jaisalmer, India today. Look at that. Wow. So Beoji over in China, this is the zoo. Said the zoo was hit by the floods as well. That's something to think about. You never probably thought about what do they do at the zoo when it gets flooded out? All the animals and everything. They just sitting in the water, y'all. He said, "I ain't getting wet. I'm gonna be on the tightrope." Right? You ever thought about that? What happens in the zoo when they get flooded out? Crazy. This is thunderstorms over mighty Kazakhstan. This was last night. 8 hours ago, at least 4 people were killed and 23 others injured after the Debragara express train derailed near Jilahai railway station in Uttar Pradesh, India. The incident took place on the Ganda-Mankapur stretch while the train was traveling from Chandigarh to Dibrugarh. So 4 people killed, 23 injured. More flooding in India. Storms everywhere, family. Weather in the U.S. So once again, more heat all week for Los Angeles, San Francisco area. More heat for Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington. Seattle, Washington got thunderstorm warnings, heat advisory, heat all up through Canada, Calgary, Edmonton, Ontario. You got, what is the yellow? Severe thunderstorm watch is down for Georgia, Atlanta, Quebec, Canada. Flood watch, what is that right there? Santa Fe, New Mexico. Special air quality statements in Dallas, Oklahoma City, Denver, Colorado, Cheyenne, Wyoming. Light green, flood warning in Jackson, Tennessee. It says severe storms to rumble over parts of the U.S. plains into the weekend. Trenching tropical wave has sights set on Florida. That's pretty much it for the U.S. weather. Let's go here. Word of the day from our elder. So he shared his live earlier today concerning Abraham, from when he was a young man all the way up, right? It talks about his parents, his father, him, Pharaoh, and all that good stuff. So go check that video out. It was very informative. It was a good lesson. Share it with your family and friends, right? Just keep on them about waking up and seeing what's going on, especially with all this weather. And then I know they seeing for themselves all the crime and the evil and lawlessness that's going around, right? Let's also check out the subscriptions. If you have not subscribed to IEL Band, Ephraim Band Yasharala over on YouTube, please do so. Share that with your family and friends as well. You can also go to onenationonepowers.com/baptisms if you desire to get baptized. You can click on all the states there, as well as the people in the different states where you can get baptized, right? If you have that desire on your heart, the Spirit is leading you to get baptized because you see what's going on, and you can tell that it's not right? It's going to be the only way out, repentance and baptism. I want to check these subscriptions out right quick for y'all, see what all the different YouTubers are talking about today. So now they're saying it's a Forbes article out stating 3 snipers were in building windows. If you want to check that out, that's on World News Report Today. World News Report Today over on YouTube. Grand Supreme News Channel, Brother Luis. Grand Supreme News Channel over on YouTube. He's talking about we're close to the end. A person close to Biden says he's leaving. He's going down. He's coming out. Over at New York Prepper on YouTube, he always talks about a lot of the military stuff, all the different assets that are in the air, all the different warplanes that are in the air. He says, red alert, U.S. nuclear bomber over Canada. NATO on high alert, if you want to check that out. New York Prepper over on YouTube. Once again, World News Report, he says, I figured out who really took the shot and where it came from. So you want to check that out on World News Report today on YouTube as well. All right. Please, if you have not subscribed to Messengers of Christ over on YouTube, please do so. Messengers of Christ over on YouTube. And if you have not subscribed to my TikTok channel, please do so over on TikTok. This won't load up. Didn't want to load up, y'all. Messengers of Christ over on YouTube. The handle is at Messengers of Christ. At Messengers of Christ. And then it is as well on TikTok, M.O.C. Messengers of Christ. Please share that with your family and your friends. Once again, if we get any updates, we'll come back on. If the Lord blesses and says the same. Everybody have a wonderful, blessed evening. Shalom. Big shout out to all my One Nation, One Power family out there. My Elder Ayil, Sister Kimda, all the family. Love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Shalom. Much love, much respect.